Hello people, I am Jaby KOAY, and I just woke up several minutes ago. I was up late editing the trailer reaction and discussion for Phobia. And I noticed after I woke up, I was reading some of the comments, and some of these comments are similar to comments I've seen in previous videos where I've split up the reaction and the discussion. And I tried to address it before in the comments, and I tried to address it in anticipation of comments like this by putting it in the description for Phobia, but people are still asking the same questions. And some people are making the same accusations. And so I thought I would take a moment to address it. And, you know, some of these comments are fun. They're like, Jaby KOAY he's just trying to get more views. He's just trying to make more money because he's taking advantage of his loyal Indian fans. He just says nice things about the Indian movies just so he can get more subscribers. Oh, you're just doing this because you want to monetize your videos? Unsubscribe. If Jaby KOAY keeps splitting up these videos, I'm unsubscribing. So, I kind of have no choice but to laugh at that. It's like, what do you want me to do? Like, the reason I'm making this video is because I am sure that there are people who genuinely like me, genuinely love me, genuinely love my content, who are just confused as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. This video is for you guys, okay? So, why am I splitting up the video? Imagine that I'm gonna just name one of you guys. You're Steve, okay? And you're an engineer. And you worked 8 hours at your job, and your boss comes up to you at the end of your shift and says, hey, Steve, so you're not going to get paid for the first hours that you worked today. And you're like, what? Why? And your boss goes, well, corporate thinks it's their money, so we're going to give it to corporate. Yeah, you worked at corporate's office, headquarters, you were in corporate's uniform, you've got corporate's logo on your shirt, and you're using corporate's equipment, and they think it's their money, so we're going to give it to them. That sounds insane, right? That's crazy. Why would you willingly continue to participate in a situation like that? You would try to figure out what's going on and work around it. Well, that's what it's like when you've got a YouTube channel and you're doing reaction videos. You know, you're doing commentary and discussion on these trailers, and because a film company sees their trailer in your video, they think it's their right to monetize your video. A handful of you guys like to try to come at me and say, well, that's their right. You know, you're using their content, you're stealing. You're stealing. If that's how you feel, go and ask a copyright lawyer if I'm stealing. I've spoken to 3 copyright lawyers, one in America, 1 copyright attorney in America, and 2 copyright attorneys in India. In America, there's something called fair use. In India, there's something called fair dealings. Same thing. And all 3 of them seem to agree that I'm within my rights, within my boundaries of fair use. It doesn't matter though. I can put up disclaimers. I can argue fair use when YouTube gives me a chance to dispute with these film companies. But if the film company still feels like they're in the right, I'm not going to go toe to toe with them. Even though I've got even though I got copyright lawyers who agree with me, I'm not going to pay those attorneys to go and fight the billion-dollar attorneys that these film companies have. That's just not wise. That's not wise financially. That's not wise time-wise. That's not wise because it's going to take away my time that I could be spending making videos. So the smartest solution is to find a workaround. Now, I've tried to chop up the trailer reactions. There's a lot of people who hated that. I've tried to just do discussion videos. A number of people get mad at that. I've tried to do things where I reference the trailer reaction, and people get mad at that. People just want it to be the way it was. So I'm trying my best to maintain the way it was in a way that's conducive to everybody, including Jaby. Like I said earlier, I've said in other videos, this is my full-time job. Now, some people get angry at me and go, you know, no one else, none of these other reaction channels are putting the disclaimer stuff, are splitting up the videos, or complaining about copyright, this and that. To you guys who are saying that, if you're not just a hater, if you're a fan of Jaby KOAY and you're saying that, think about why that is before you ask me that question. Think about why it is they're not doing what I'm doing. Do you really think it's just because I'm trying to make a profit? Like I'm trying to like double my profits? You think me splitting up the discussion and the reaction is gonna suddenly make me a billionaire? I'm addressing it now. By doing that, I'm giving the film companies what they want. They want to be able to monetize the videos when they see their content in my video. There you go. The reaction, you get to monetize it. And I monetize the discussion. Keep in mind that on some videos, when you split it up, people just look at the reaction and there's a huge drop off on the discussion. So I'm not monetizing anywhere near as much as the reaction is monetizing, which is all going to the film company. So why do these other reaction channels not do what Jaby KOAY is doing? Why do these other reaction channels not put up the copyright disclaimer thing? Why are they not splitting up the videos? Why aren't they bitching about what I'm bitching about? Why? The reason why is because they're not in the same position I'm in. It's that simple. And I'm not saying that to boast. I'm saying that to make clear what's going on. These other reaction channels that you're talking about, if you're one of those people that is like wondering why I'm not doing what they're doing or why they're not doing what I'm doing, they're smaller channels, right? If they're a smaller channel with, I don't know, 20,000 subscribers, 30,000 subscribers, more than likely it's not their full-time job. More than likely it's a side gig. So, and also more than likely they're not getting half as many views as I am. So, and again, I'm not saying this to boast, I'm saying this to make a point. When they don't get to monetize a video, it doesn't hurt them like it hurts me. When they don't get to monetize a video, it's like, well, the point isn't really the money when your channel's not as big. When you're at 20,000 subscribers, the money's really not that big a deal. What you're getting off 20,000 views is nothing. It's not that much. So, to be in a situation where a film company comes in and says, well, that's our content, we're going to monetize it. It's like, okay, well, that doesn't matter. Like, your objective when you're a small channel is to get as many subscribers and as many views as possible so you can be in a position to monetize your videos and it be your source of income. That's the goal as a smaller YouTube channel. I am the bigger YouTube channel now, not huge, right? But I'm in a position where this is my full-time gig. So when a film company comes in and says, that's our video, the hour and a half to 2 hours that I put in, editing that video to be nice, all that effort, all that time I put in it's gone. It's not mine anymore. It's like I worked for free. I used that example earlier of the engineer who, loses the first 4 hours of his day. That's what it feels like. And so I have to find a workaround so that I can feed myself, so I can pay my rent, so I can have clothes on my back. And for those of you guys who think like I'm making a killing at this, it's like there's a lot of things to take into consideration. Number one, the dollar amount over here, it's not worth as much over here as it is in India. Number two, living expenses over here is crazy. It's like the average apartment out here, a one-bedroom apartment is like $1,600. That's a regular apartment. That's not like an apartment with a bunch of cool shit. That's just a regular apartment. One bedroom, $1,600. And then third is taxes. Like whatever dollar amount you're seeing, there's a lot of taxes that the charts don't take into consideration, that don't talk about. Because at the end of the year, YouTubers have to pay a lot of tax on their money. So you best believe I'm going to work hard to try to figure out a way to maintain my living here. I'm trying to figure out a way so I can keep making videos. This is basically helping when I'm able to monetize my videos. Not only am I able to like pay my bills and whatnot, it's like I'm able to keep making videos for you guys. I hope that this all makes sense once and for all. Like this confusion is addressed. I've gone out of my way, it's a pain in the ass to upload 2 separate videos. Okay, just so you guys know, it's like really annoying. It's not fun. It's part of the job though. Like I'm not bitching as in like fuck I don't want to do this. I'm just saying like this is part of the job, and if I didn't have to do that part, if I could just continue earning and making videos without having to do this extra shit that I'm doing now, I would love to do that. I would love to just put up one video, but I gotta roll with the punches, right? Now, I have gone out of my way to figure out how to make this as easy as possible for my viewers because I care a lot about how you guys view my content. So I put in all these buttons and stuff. I put in these notifications, that let you know, like, this is the discussion video. If you haven't watched the reaction yet, go watch the reaction. And in that card, I'll put a button to the reaction video. I'll put up a little thing for you guys who are on mobile so that it pops up so you can hit the button so you can go to the reaction video. And I do that on both to direct you to each one, to make it as easy as possible. If you having to click on a button makes you crazy and makes you want to unsubscribe, I am sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do at that point. I'm doing my best to make everybody happy, and I'm trying my best to make this beneficial for everybody. And if you got to unsubscribe, I'm sorry to see you go. I wish you wouldn't go. I want you to stay part of the party. I want you to stay part of the family. But if that makes you that crazy, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Basically, when I split up the video, film companies get to monetize what they feel is theirs. I get to monetize my discussion, and you guys get to see both things without the trailer reaction being edited down. I feel like everybody wins. Now, for those of you who are still like not convinced that this is just some kind of weird thing to just double my monetary gain, just look at where I'm living. Like, this is the same environment. This is, you guys, for those of you who think I'm making a fucking killing, I'm living in the same spot. When you see a mansion behind me and a butler and we don't have maids over here. I thought I should mention that. Like, I don't have a maid. I don't have a driver. I drive myself around. I clean up my own shit. I make my bed. I clean up my house. I don't have a maid. So I know a number of you guys get to have maids over there. I don't get to. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I don't know why. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is when you see a different environment, when you see me living in a nice house with a butler and, you know, I don't know, other stuff, when it's different, and you see me pulling stunts to get more money, okay, we can have that conversation then. But I'm just trying to maintain what I've got going on. And I'm trying to get to a point where I can make enough to not just be comfortable, but get to India. So those of you who are still watching this long-ass video, you get to hear this part. I mentioned this to about 85 people last night on Periscope, and so I'm going to say it now as well. My goal right now is to get to 150,000 subscribers so I can book my flight to India. My initial plan is to go there for at least 2 weeks, and if I can figure something out with Mumita, I'm going to stay even longer for a few months. I want to work with film companies out there. I want to work with AIB. I want to meet my fans. I want to travel around India. I want to, eat the food. I want to get to know the people. I want to have fun while I'm out there. To my loving fans who will see this and think that I'm upset or disheartened or, just addressing negative comments, it's not like that. I'm happy right now. I'm good. I'm having a good time. I just wanted to make sure that there was no confusion for my fans who are loyal, who are loving, who genuinely care about my content and are just simply confused. There's nothing I can do about the haters. They're always going to be there. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you if you made it this far into the video. I love you guys. I'm going to keep putting out videos for you guys. And that's it. If you have any questions, please ask it in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. And yeah, I'm Jaby KOAY. Peace out.